Hello, I'm Damien Seguin from France, and we are the day 4 of the World Championship, IFDS. Today we have more win, and it's better for me, yes. Yes, the three first days was very difficult for me. I was not really in the regatta, and yeah, now it's better, and it will fight a lot for the last day. Yeah, it's difficult because I'm not sailing only on 2.4. I have a big boat, a 40-feet boat, and last year I've done the Route du Rhum alone on the boat. It was funny, 20 days, and that changed a lot, of course, of the 2.4. And yeah, and I love it, but it's difficult to change boats, of course. I love this place because the wind is good, and yeah, everything is okay. The harbor, the person, the organization, so it's very, very perfect. It's important to sail here because we have to know the wind. I want to be here like in my home for next year, so that's why I'm here, and it's a World Championship, so we want to do the best. I'm looking for the gold, of course. It will be my third Olympic Games, and I won the gold in Athens, silver in Beijing, and yes, I want to do my best next year.
My name is Markus Lynch, and I coach Alexandra Rickham and Nikki Birrell GBR Skud team, currently at the IFDS Worlds down in Weymouth. Nikki and Alex are going into the last 2 days in pole position, as it were. But I feel that perseverance, I think, has been the key. They haven't been at the front of the fleet at the windward mark in every single race, but they've made a real effort to get back into a position where they can make gains on the next leg, and they've consistently done that and put themselves in a position to make the most of the opportunities around the course. We've had a range of conditions through the week for the regatta, and that makes racing in the series really quite interesting. So we've had races that have finished in sort of 2-3 knots, or we've dipped to 2 or 3 knots. Races that we've raced in 12 knots, and today we've had breeze of up to 20 knot squalls coming through. It's quite a challenge for the sailors to deal with getting wet in the first hour of being in the water and having to wait for the next race, but that's just part of what they do. The biggest challenge for us is making sure that the boat and the rig is set up for the conditions that they're going to have during that next race, and the best that we can do is set the boat up for the first lap of the race, and if the breeze increases or decreases, then Nikki and Alex have to change their style to meet the conditions. Whilst the sailors are racing, you're just always looking for the missed opportunities that the sailors have taken or haven't taken, so that you can look back to create a pattern recognition of the scenario and talk that through, and hopefully give them something for their toolbox for the next race or the next day. You're also looking at the things that they've done well, but you're very limited in the time that you have to talk to the sailors between the race. So instead of just praising them and telling them how well they've done if they've had a comeback, or how well they've done if they've extended into the lead, you have to cover the situations that they've been put in that have created hard decisions to be made. There are a few other countries racing this week that have got a few competitive boats in their squads. The Australians have got 3 competitive boats who train as a squad with a coach and a support crew, and Nikki and Alex have been very aware that the Australians have had the opportunity to test the speed, to put pressure on each other in race scenarios during training. The Americans have a 2-boat program that's very similar. So in the past 3 or 4 months, we've been making sure that we're doing the best we can with the boats we have and the training crew that we bring in to sail against.
Dror Cohen, sonar class. I'm the skipper. We're currently 2nd overall, and fighting. Inside the middle is hard. Well, everything is open. All the leading group has its throws, so you count everything now. Today we had a good day. We managed the boat pretty well in these strong winds. That was the key. If you can hold the boat with these strong winds and maintain your speed, then you can go, because we didn't have a good start, but we managed to put our way, through the race, and got there in the end. The level is really, really high. I mean, the sonar level went up big time. because now, as you said, 8-10 boats can fight on the medals, and it's really hard competition. So when you win against such good rivals, it's a lot of fun. Everybody's fighting, everybody's good, and everybody will try their best. Well, I'm happy for me, happy for Israel, and but it counts in three more races. So we'll talk probably Friday, hopefully us with the gold, and let's see what happens.